Hey everybody, it's Saturday and it's 4:07 p.m. here in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm out of work and I'm off tomorrow, which means it's going to be a good night and a good day tomorrow. And tomorrow The Walking Dead's on, which means it's going to be an even better day. And I got 2 episodes of Star Trek Discovery to watch, so that's going to be great. And that's about it. So, last week at the end of The Walking Dead, they showed that people from the Commonwealth showed up in Alexandria. Was it Lance Hornsby? And he showed up in Alexandria and said that they were going to help him rebuild. But he also had an offer. If anybody wanted to go to the Commonwealth, they could. So I think Daryl's going to join him up. Carol, they showed Carol there, and Rosita, and, that'd be good. So a bunch of our group is going to go there, maybe all of them. I don't know, maybe they're going to abandon Alexandria. I kind of can't believe they would, but maybe. Daryl's, looks like he's going to train to be a stormtrooper, and who knows, Rosita, I understand Rosita going there 100%. She's got a kid, and this could be so much better for a kid. Carol's gonna go there. I don't see her trusting a bunch of people, but she's got a whole new bunch of kids to frighten and make cookies for, and make them look at the flowers and whatever else she needs to do. Maybe Ezekiel's going to get the help he needs. And, I don't know. It's not out yet. It won't be out till tomorrow. But this is a whole new, different thing for them, which is kind of exciting. It's Maggie's, looks like, I don't know if she's going to try out Alexander or Commonwealth and then end up back at Hilltop. I don't know. But whatever it is, we'll find out more tomorrow. And I love The Walking Dead, so, watch it. So one of the persons that was on The Walking Dead played Sasha. And Sasha left the show because she got a gig being on Star Trek Discovery. And I didn't like it the first season. I didn't like the changes, but I've grown used to it, and it's such a good show that you need to look past it. But they changed it after the first season. I think they saw that people were kind of backlashing out against it, and they changed a lot of the stuff. So, Sonequa Burnham Green, I believe her name is, she's fantastic. And the cast is really good. I have some issues with things that they've done that I would like to do better. But when you only get like 10 episodes a year or so, it's really hard compared to we used to always get 24 to 26. So, but one of my favorite characters, and somebody that's been, a great character, is Saru. And part of that, I think, is because he's played by Doug Jones. And Doug Jones is just a fantastic actor, and he was the first. He was number one, the commander, on Discovery, but he became the captain. He had a lot of problems with Sonequa's character, Michael Burnham, and they grew to trust each other and like each other, and it's great. Saru's a great character. He's possibly one of my favorites of all time. I wish I got more of them. You know, again, Spock was one of my favorite characters, and even though we only had 3 seasons, we haven't gotten anywhere near that amount of episodes yet from Discovery. And plus, we had all the movies with Spock. But you know, Worf was another one of my favorite characters, and Worf's had more screen time, I think, than anybody in Star Trek. And you know, on Enterprise, I'm not really sure. I mean, I think Hoshi is hot, but you know, probably the captain, Jonathan Archer. So DS9 is Quark. Voyager, I'm not really sure on Voyager. Probably B'Elanna, because I like Klingons. 7 of 9 was really awesome. The Doctor. But anyways, with Discovery, I've been watching it, and I'm going to make a video about Discovery. I'm not really going to talk about the whole show right now, but it's really good. If you haven't watched it, check it out. If you don't like what you see in the first few episodes, just make it through to the second season. It really changes there. And give it a go. If you're a Star Trek fan, you'll like it. So in keeping with these Star Trek discussions, I am rewatching Enterprise. It's a slow burn because I'm probably watching 3 to 4 episodes a week, maybe a little more. I stopped this last week so I could watch Ozark. Ozark's really good. I recommend that very highly to anybody. But I've been watching Enterprise. I'm almost to the end of the second season, and I've seen it before. I'm just on a rewatch. I really like Enterprise, and you know, I'm going to tell you one of the things that it'll lead into Discovery. I'll touch back on this when I make my video about Discovery, but in Star Trek First Contact, the Borg ship is destroyed, and you know, they make contact with the Vulcans because they went to warp speed for the first time. It starts Earth on its trek towards the stars. But on Enterprise, in season 3, they find a Borg ship in the ice, I believe in Antarctica, if I remember right. It's a Borg, like an escape pod, basically, or you know, a shuttle. So they find it in the ice. It was from the First Contact movie, which was set, you know, in the 21st century, late 21st century. So they find it, and they end up, there's a couple Borg that were frozen and still alive, and I mean, some stuff goes on I don't want to talk about really about Enterprise, but that changed the timeline. Something of that major, of finding that kind of technology, changes the timeline. So when you watch Discovery and you say, man, it's set right before Kirk, and it looks way more advanced than any Trek we've ever seen, well, you have to remind yourself that in Enterprise, they found the Borg ship. So with, 100 years before Kirk to strip it and use the technology and do what they will, they've advanced. And that's the rationale I had to use myself to say why Discovery looks so better than, original Star Trek. or any of the Star Treks. So yeah, they found the Borg cube, the Borg sphere actually, and used it. And yeah, that's my rationale. We're really in an alternate timeline now of Star Trek. So you know, even though the show we're getting now is Strange New Worlds with Captain Pike and Spock and Number One on the Enterprise. You know, we know that Captain Pike, we know what happens to him, and Kirk takes over the Enterprise, and it moves on from there. We know that, but CBS has given themselves reign to rewrite everything if they want. They don't have to make it look like it. It looks like Strange New Worlds really took a step backwards, because it's an offshoot of Discovery, and it looked. I wondered why Discovery was so advanced, and then it takes a step back to look not so advanced. And there is a reason for it. Again, we'll talk about that in another video. But there's a reason for it. And, you know, I just believe in my headcanon that they can do what they want because of the Borg sphere. So that's enough about Star Trek. What did I hear? I heard a new song by Nicki Minaj. And I'm not a huge fan of Nicki Minaj, but I'm not a huge fan of her new song either. But lyrically, I'm told that she writes her own songs. If she does, then lyrically, she's very good. She deserves all the credit in the world for that. You know, and if you weren't a fan of rap in the 90s and hip-hop, you know, maybe you weren't a fan of the Notorious B.I.G., but that guy lyrically could kill it. You know, and I like that. I really like that. You can listen to songs. You know, that's one of the things I like about Eminem. The little wordplay and the twist up and things that he does. I like that stuff. So I liked it about Biggie Smalls. I like it about Nicki Minaj. One of my friends on Twitter, Faye, recommended some Nicki songs, and I went back and listened to them. And you know, again, even if the song isn't really, I wouldn't be drawn to it initially. I like it because of the lyrics. So there's that. Give her song a listen to. I think it's called "Do We Have a Problem?" And you'll like it. If you're younger, you'll like it. If you like Nicki Minaj, if you like female singers, like current female singers, you'll like it. I'd like to hear more stuff from Kesha, but I don't know. I've been reading some stuff with her. She's locked in this contract with a guy who doesn't let her collaborate with anybody. And she's kind of stuck in this. Like, she can't do what she wants. I don't know the whole story about all that, but it seems like it really sucks. But I liked her music. I'd like to hear more from her. I'd like to hear some more music. Music has to evolve, and it has to change, and it can't stay the same forever. But man, I always liked Blink 182, even though they're not young kids anymore. I'd like to hear some more of that type of music. So there's that. I just have a bunch of random things to talk about today, but you know, it's stuff I've been thinking about and wanting to say. Did you see my video with me singing "Mama, I'm Coming Home"? I tried something different. 2 little clips in it. I use my own voice. I mean, it's my voice, but I'm always singing double. That's why it's called Singing with Myself. I sing it, I play it back and sing along with it again. Try to harmonize a little bit. But this one, I tried to make it a more subdued version of Mama, I'm Coming Home. And there's 2 little clips where it's just my voice, and then I sing other parts of it over it with it. So if you get a chance to listen to that, every little view helps. So, but I'm really proud of what I'm doing. My voice as a singing voice by itself is not good. I couldn't make a living off of singing. That's what I wanted to do when I was a kid. I wanted to be a rock star. I can't do that, but I can sing on YouTube and make videos and, maybe make ones that I actually like and people like. I like what I'm doing. I think they're pretty good. They turn out pretty good. Just for some guy sitting at work on his late night and singing songs. So, tomorrow I'll watch The Walking Dead and post up a video talking about it like I did last week. So, I'm home. I hope everybody has a great rest of their Saturday and Sunday, and have a good weekend. Do something fun, and that's about it, man. Everybody have a good one, and I will talk to you soon.